Hey, what's going on out there? It is your girl, Pretty Sexy Jar with a Friend, aka Stunner the Assassin, and your girl is back for another review of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 6, Episode 5, which is titled Breaking Point. And baby, it is about to go down. Also, shout out to the Stoner Gang, Assassin family, what it do, what it do, Assassins. Deadly, but always silent. And of course, your girl got a notepad so I can give y'all my, points from where I watched in the episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 6, Episode 5, Breaking Point. And y'all, we finna get on into this thing, okay? So, also, thank y'all for the likes and the subscribes. Thank y'all for getting me to 205 now. We are going to get that up to 500, and it's going to take us some time, but I think we can do it, Assassin family. Also, y'all just keep liking, commenting, just sharing, showing your love and your support. Thank y'all so much. It does mean a lot to me. Like I said, this is now like my new journey, my new path that I am taking within my life, since a couple other things have not worked out. And I'm just hoping and praying that, this puts me in a better position, and so I can take care of myself, so I can thrive and just be an independent Black trans woman from the South. So, okay, now y'all, we are about to get into the episode, which is episode 5, and our opening scene is of Brooke and Marcus, and they are in the studio, baby, working on their new EP. And I am loving the sound and the melodies that is coming up out of the studio from Brooke and Marcus, and it really seems like they really have put a lot into this project. And them doing a joint project together, it's very rare that we get that in the industry. I want to say the last time we got one of those was like Janae Aiko and Big Sean. So the fact that Marcus and Brooke are giving us, not even trying, but they are finna give us this EP of good music, which just feels good. I am loving it, and I'm here for it. And then while we are in the studio, y'all, Amara stops by, and she is listening to Brooke and Marcus in the studio. And Amara says that she loves seeing them work together as a couple, and just seeing them together. It makes her so happy for Brooke, and makes her realize that the importance of love in a family, seeing them together working so closely. And baby, you can tell the girls is ready to catch up and get into the tea once Brooke comes out of the recording booth. And her and Marcus are sitting in there with Amara, and baby, they get down into it. And Amara shares that some tea with Brooke, and then Brooke also turns around and shares some tea, but she doesn't only share with Amara, she also shares it with Marcus, because it's kind of like a cat coming out of the bag, which is Brooke has decided to set Marcus an appointment, because Marcus is a relationship therapist. She has decided to set Marcus a counseling session for a couple. And when we come to find out, the couple is Shay and Fabo, and Marcus is like, wait, who put you up to this? Who told you to put me up to this? And he was like, and Shay and Brooke was like, baby, we have to think about, it's for their daughter, it's for their kid. We have to help them, work on their relationship, because it's gonna affect their daughter in the long term. And y'all, I'm so sorry about me getting tongue tied. I was trying to remember, and it just came all out. But that happened, and Marcus was like, okay, I'll do it. He's like, when we sit down and talk to him, I'll talk to him as a couple and see if we can help work things out. And then Amara shares, while she's in the studio, that Fabo is supposed to have a baby with Zoe's sister, and baby, Brooke was like, girl, wait, what? And Marcus said, oh, okay, it's getting a little extra messy up in here. Let me go ahead and leave out. And baby, next thing you know, we go from that scene to our next scene. Okay, so y'all, then we get into our next scene, which is we're at Trick Daddy house with him and his son Jay, and Trick is making breakfast for Jay and the twins. And baby, you know, Trick said he heard about the twins studio session, and he is very much so not happy because it was a lot of hard work trying to get them in the studio with Derek, and he wants to talk to the twins and see what happened and what was going on. And baby, as y'all know, one of the twins is dating Trick's son, so the fact that Trick doesn't even know that and that they went to the studio station and the reason why she was not focused was because of his son, baby, I know this is a gasket waiting to explode. Do y'all hear me? But like I said, they're having breakfast. They sit down at the table, and which Trick has made on like a all-star full-course meal, baby. And you know, while they're sitting down at the table and they're talking, you know, the twins did share how their session was, and you know, you see the twin that dates Trick's son like being very not. I'm not trying to tell it, but my man right across the table, and I didn't tell him about my studio session, so now that he knows I was not focused, he's trying to figure out why. But we ain't really gonna get into that because we at the table, and my play daddy, my play uncle don't know that, you know, we doing this. And then next thing you know, we get a knock at the door at Trick's house, and it is Hot Topic. And Hot Topic is stopping by because guess what, y'all? She got an invitation to Trina's celebration ceremony for her and Swerve being married, and she know Trick got one as well. And she said she had to stop by and talk to Trick about, you know, the whole situation, everything that's been going on, and to like catch up and get some tea. Hot Topic walks in, and she speaks to everyone, and then she sits down at the table, and Hot Topic kind of starts to unfold. And when I say unfold, baby, she lets the cat out of the bag that, you know, she met with Swerve's supposed baby mama, because I cannot confirm or deny it that this lady is or isn't, but she met with Swerve's supposed baby mama. They had conversation, and baby, she just said she found out a whole lot about Swerve, like he was stalking Trina beforehand. And when I say stalking, he was like basically like keeping tabs on her, from how Hot Topic is saying, from how the baby mother said it. And then also too about, you know, being treated like an outsider. And it's kind of strange that Trina now wants to celebrate. And she said, well, she didn't even get her invitation from Trina. She actually got it from Joy. So she said she thinks that when she goes, that she's going to have a conversation with Trina about, you know, this outside baby and this supposed exes of Swerve. And Trick advises Hot Topic that she shouldn't do that. It's not the place or the time. They're there to celebrate. And, you know, sometimes some people do things just to get a reaction, get some motion, get some things flowing and going. And, you know, I think Trick honestly gave Hot Topic the best advice. Just, girl, I know that Trina's your friend, y'all close, but sometimes you really have to just step back and stay out of it. But, y'all, that was that scene. Now we get into our next scene. And, y'all, it is Zoe, and she's in the car with her sister, and, you know, Zoe shares that she does not want her sister to be alone and in a dark place. And, you know, ever since the whole thing with Fabo and the miscarriage, she just really wants to be there for her sister, and support her emotionally, mentally. And honestly, that is a very good thing and caring thing to see from Zoe, because yeah, I understand she was like hot and upset, but she also understands that her sister could be going through things that she's never expressed to anyone. So for them to actually have some time together to bond and just spend time together, I think was really, really nice. And you know, they're supposed to be going to a spa day, and as they're driving, you know, they kind of talk about Zoe's relationship, her engagement, and, you know, how everything is going on. And Zoe says, you know, things are better than what they were, and she's just so excited because she was not expecting for to get engaged. And, you know, she has always dreamed and thought about this, and just to have experienced it on a special night is something truly magical and special. And then, baby, so while they're in the car, they pull up to the spot, and guess what, y'all? Zoe is actually getting a surprise from her girls, and they've taken her to a bridal shop. And baby, our girl Nikki is gonna get ready to start trying on dresses. The girl just got engaged last week. Now we try on dresses this week. This what I'm talking about. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's make it do what it do. Okay? And then not only is she surprised by her girls, but then when she gets into the bridal shop, come to find out, Estelita is also there. And Zoe's like, girl, you tricked me. You did not tell me. And honey, it's just a good moment, a good kiki to see the girls laughing and talking. The ladies do drink champagne. And you know, we get to see Zoe try on some of her dresses. But while Zoe is trying on her dresses, conversations are being had and discussed once Zoe has came out, and pretty much everyone's going around the room and they're giving positive feedback, positive information. And then one of Zoe's friends says that, you know, Zoe probably shouldn't, you know, be ready to walk down the aisle just so soon. And it honestly changed the mood of the room very quickly. And come to find out that the young lady was basically trying to bring up about something about Zoe that Zoe has been public about her being bisexual. And she said, you know, she has not been cheating on her fiance, and she's like, she doesn't even understand why this person is bringing it up. And honestly, I would have been saying the same thing, like, girl, why did you bring it up like right now, right here? Like, this real weird, this real odd, and we supposed to be friends and you supposed to be celebrating me. Girl, get yourself out of here, because you ain't nobody's friend right now. You out for yourself in these cameras, and that's the real T-Boo. And we in the bridal party scene, and y'all, then we get into our next scene, and this is Amara learning how to swim for Marlon. And baby, Amara came dressed from head to toe. Do y'all hear me? She got the floaties on. Baby, she's like, I need to learn how to swim because I am getting a pool built inside my house. And guess what? I don't go swimming publicly, but when I'm at home, I want to enjoy my pool. I want to be able to go swim with my girls. And she was like, you know, since Marlon has been helping her with so many things, like fixing up around her house, giving her a boost off or getting her car to run for her, like, I think we're seeing a real friendship develop, not a relationship, but a friendship, because these two people are both hurting, but also still building and working towards who find who they are as people. And I really, really, really like that. And you know, Marlon makes a joke to Amara, asking her, like, girl, why you got these floaties on? You know, the floaties for the arms are for the kids, that's not for the adults. And Amara was like, I am a big kid at heart. And you know, Marlon tells Amara that he's gonna teach her the Haiti way to swim, which is when you get in the water, you know, you put your legs around the man and you just, you know, you come out. And Amara's like, put your legs around. And I'm like, girl, you wanna learn how to swim. He's trying to teach you how to swim. Learn how to swim. But I know it does sound kind of odd that he's saying it the way he's saying it, but it's okay, Amara. It's all good. So, you know, we get to see Marlon and Amara in the pool. Amara is, you know, swimming. She's floating around. And she looks like to be having a good time. Marlon seems to be enjoying himself. Then, y'all, they get out of the pool and they sit down and they have moments to, like, catch up and talk. And, you know, Marlon says he really misses his family. He really misses Flo. And even doing that, being at the pool with Amara, really brought back memories and really made him think about his family. And Amara says, you know, Marlon should keep fighting for his family because A, she does not want Marlon, but she knows that he is a good man and a good father, and she understands where he is because that's exactly the relationships that she wants for her twins. She wants, for them to be a family in the aspect of her baby's father being there and just actually showing up like the way Marlon is for Flo and her kids and just being a supportive, man. And I like that. I love that. And just to see this real raw moment between Marlon and Marlon, and you kind of see where they share common interests as far as like in this relationship dynamic. It's good, it's wild, but it's good and it's life learning lesson, I think. Y'all, then we get into our next scene. Oh my gosh, I said team. Next scene, and it is at Trina and Swerve celebration for their marriage. And baby, our girl Hot Topic walks in. We see Joy, we see Miami Tip, we see Trick Daddy. And the event is very spacious. They have their pictures posted up. We got balloons. It's a very nice space, rented out, and it just seems like it's going to be a very, good shindig party on time. Everybody's sitting around there waiting for Trina and her husband, and baby, we see everybody, kind of like co-mingling, talking. And, Trick says, we get a scene from Trick sharing that, he will not miss this day for nothing in the world because he loves Trina. And you can honestly tell they love one another. No matter the dynamic of the relationship, no matter what is going on or what's happening, they are true friends, if I was to say. And, then we get Trina coming in with Swerve, and honey, she is happy, he is happy, she's smiling from ear to ear, they're holding hands, and baby, the baddest is looking like the baddest, okay? Period on per. And, she's walking around, she's greeting her guests, and, she hugs Trick. And after she hugs Trick and like talks to him for a moment, she then sees Hot Topic, and Hot Topic's like, "Oh, hey Trina, what's been going on?" And Trina was like, "Hey, Hot Topic." She's like, "Oh, I want to talk to you about some things." And Trina lets her know this is not the time nor the place, and that she has a bone to pick with her, and she'll do that when the time comes. So, boom. I love that. And while we're still in the scene, Trina and Swerve sit down, and Swerve stands up and he gives a speech to show his appreciation, for everyone coming out and celebrating him and Trina's love, and also just letting Trina know that she makes him the happiest man in the world. And you hear somebody hating in the background, but we don't really get into that. And we leave on a sweet note, and I appreciate that. And, to see Trina happy, I think is honestly one of the best things. Because, like I said, if y'all know, Trina's always been a public figure, so to have that moment be private and then it be told publicly, and to see her still smile through that shows that she's about the love and the importance of that. And so, y'all, we then get into our next scene. And, baby, it is Marlon pops up, does a pop-up at Flo's business, and he comes in with a picture to talk, and he's telling Flo, he misses how they used to be and how their relationship was at once upon a time. And Flo shares with Marlon, he can wish and want all that, but she doesn't trust him because, he stepped out on her in their relationship, in their marriage, and he's embarrassed her too many times, and she says she just can't continue to like go through this and be in this situation. She was like, yes, the picture is a nice sentiment, and yes, they were happier then, but she said, you know, it's not about them being happy. It was about Marlon being loyal and being faithful, and you know, really just solely being with her. And to see that and to see her hurt really goes to show that she really cared about Marlon. This relationship was something of great importance to Flo and Marlon, and the fact that things did not work out the way Flo wanted them to and how Marlon is trying to get them to is very heartbreaking. Y'all, then we get into our next scene, and baby, it is our girl Estelita, and she is at her foreign photo shoot for her lashes in her beauty cosmetics line. And baby, she is meeting up with Zoe's friend that was at the bridal shop, and they made the comment because she said she wants to know why would she do that at a time like that when they were celebrating and enjoying Zoe and her special moment and getting prepared for her special day whenever they set a date to come. And baby, and you know, Estelita in there doing her thing. She posing for the girls. She's giving the looks. She got the long bust down. She holding the boxes. She let y'all know, baby, it's foreign. Get into it. It's foreign, baby. Get into it. And you know, I'm happy for Estelita because Estelita was introduced to us on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta a few seasons back, and you know, Estelita has been with Love and Hip Hop and has really grown, and we've gotten to see a huge elevation of Estelita. And you know, her having this friendship with Zoe and really having Zoe's back goes to show Estelita in the growth and how much she just has come since she first came on Love and Hip Hop. And you know, Zoe's friend comes in and Estelita like pauses to shoot for a minute. They sit down on the couch, they have conversations, and you know, they just start really getting into the nitty-gritty, the meats and potatoes of everything. And you know, Zoe's friend shares with Estelita that, you know, she just felt like she didn't want to lie. She wasn't going to lie to Zoe in that moment, and she wasn't going to do what everybody else was doing, which was, you know, not being honest with her about how they felt. And you know, Estelita said, well, I thought y'all were gonna, like, you know, probably go finish that, have that conversation. She's like, but I don't think that was like the right time or place for you to have that conversation, especially if you and Zoe are friends, especially if you know this is supposed to be about her. And honestly, I agree with Estelita, because sometimes, you know, even if you do feel some type of way, it's not always your place to say something or bring up a topic of conversation that's already been discussed. And you know, next thing you know, Nikki says, you know what? I mean, Zoe's friend says, you know what? Estelita, you can go back to your shoot. You can go back and do what you were doing. And Estelita's like, girl, I'm a boss, so you can't tell me what to do. And they start to go back and forth, and it gets kind of to a heated exchange. And Estelita's like, girl, your $20 bag. Girl, look at you, $20 outfit, cheap. Honey, and I am gagging, but also I'm not really surprised because Zoe and Estelita are very close. So the fact that this happened in this moment is crazy. Whoa. And y'all, as we get prepared to go into our next scene. Okay, so y'all, now we are with Marcus, and he's meeting up with Shay and Fabo, and we are gonna sit down and have our counseling session. And baby, Shay looking good. Okay, Shay got the hair, the nails, the bag, and you know, she comes in, Marcus asks her how she's doing, and she says, you know, she just really don't know, but she's here. And then next thing you know, Fabo comes in, he speaks to Marcus, and Marcus speaks to him, and you know, they sit down, and before Marcus could even really get into their session really good, Marcus he asks like, well, so y'all, what are we here? What's going on here? And Shay basically shares with Marcus that, you know, Favo's a liar, he's cheated, he's got children she didn't know about, and she's not understanding, like, why would he do this and why is he doing this? And she said the reason they're there today is because guess what? She found out he's been having multiple fake relationships online via DM with a bunch of other women and telling them that their relationship is just for the show and it's not real. And Shay's like, I'm not understanding because, you know, me and him had a discussion before he came to Miami that we were going to be together, we were going to start a family. He wanted me to have his first son. And, you know, Shay is honestly very hurt by Fabo because Fabo has been playing pretty much a manipulative game to get what he wants. And even in his interview scenes, like, Fabo shares that he was in a relationship with somebody else before he even got with Shay, and they asked him in his interview scene, so the Tesla that you gave Shay, was that really your ex's that you were supposed to give to her? And Fabo says, y'all are about to get me killed, which means yes, he basically took some other woman's vehicle and gave it to Shay because he knew Shay was a good woman. Shay has a lot going on. Shay has multiple businesses. Shay is a brand within a brand. And I think Fabo realized that he had struck gold. And I don't think he ever realized that Shay was going to reach a point where she no longer wanted to be that punching bag because Shay said this has been going on for some time. Like, he's been acting like this and this has been going on. She says pretty much he just is a relationship user. He doesn't have any relationships with any of his other kids. She said he doesn't even care about his other children pretty much in a sum of a sentence. And y'all, I am over here like, Shay. And Marcus was like, so Shay, what do you want from the end of this? Because he said, obviously you're very hurt, you're very triggered, and you know, Fabo is hurt and triggered as well from just a bunch of situations. And Marcus said, so what do y'all really want from this? And they both say they just want to leave each other alone because she was like, he's never gonna see their daughter after this, and he says he knows he's not ever gonna see her. So that is very telling. But y'all, as we prepare and get into our next scene, so y'all, we are in our closing scene, and baby, we are at Big D's birthday party. And of course, you know, we see Joy, we see the twins, we see Jay, we see Trick, and also our girl Hot Topic is in the building, baby. And you know, she comes in, she looking good in her all black. And you know, she kind of picks up about her and Trina saying, what Trina saying to her that they have to have a conversation, that they're going to have that conversation, or she got a bone to pick with her. And pretty much Hot Topic is like, okay. So she's like, she doesn't know if she's going to come to the party tonight, but hopefully she does, so that she can talk to Trina, which y'all is going to be very, very interesting, I must say, because Hot Topic has a lot of tea that she wants to spill. And then, baby, we see the twins in the corner, and you know, they taking pictures, they looking good. And baby, one of the twins, well, the twin that goes with Trick's son, Jay, baby, you know, she be with her man, honey. I'm gonna tell y'all this. She keep her eye on him, and she's beside him at all times. Period. Clock that tea. And you know, they're at the party, everybody having a good time, the music playing, the drinks is flowing, and baby, you know, we got the baddest herself coming into the party with her husband Swerve. Trina look good. Let me tell you something. Every scene, every time Trina has been on this screen since I've been watching Love Him, I mean, Trina has looked good, okay? Trina's up in the party, you know, and she gonna sit down in her section, and before you know it, Trina does make her come in and say, y'all wanna see. Hot Topic does come over, and the next thing you know, she speaks to Trina, she speaks to Joy, she pretty much speaks to everybody, and she was like, Trina, so you said you had a bone to pick with me? And Trina was like, yeah. So what's this I hear about you running your mouth, question about me and my man, question about our relationship? And you know, Hot Topic pretty much shares that she hasn't been the only one that has had questions. She just doesn't understand why she's the one being treated like an outsider. And she was like, before Trina got with Swerve, her and Trina were really close. They had a really close bond and relationship. And she's like, she just doesn't understand why everything has changed and what has brought all this on. And Trina was like, so what you got on my man, about me, about my marriage? Like, what you got? And Hot Topic pretty much shares with Trina that, you know, that Swerve may possibly have a child, that his ex or his baby mama wants to sit down and talk to her. And Trina's like, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Tell it she can talk to my lawyer. My lawyer. I was like, oh, well, the queen has spoken, baby. You hear it. Trina's like, because I don't care if it was 2 years ago, yesterday, he mine now. And I said, Trina! Trina! And Hot Topic is just like, I just don't understand. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to be. And Swerve said her, stop playing with him like that. And she also says that, you know, Bobby has these same concerns. And then Trina says with Hot Topic that Bobby's the one that actually told her that she is the one that probably leaked her marriage certificate and went to the blogs. And Hot Topic says she got a bone to pick with Bobby, because she says, why would Bobby say something like that when he knows that she did not do that? And honestly, Bobby ain't really even the person at fault here. There's actually another party that's at fault, but you know, we probably ain't gonna find out that detail later on. But y'all, this has been, oh my gosh, the most craziest episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami thus far, which is episode 5, Breaking Point, season 6. Y'all, they did the thing. They did turn up. They did show out. Everybody getting to the back, into the point, to the T. Okay. Y'all, it's been your girl, Pretty Sexy Jara the Brand, aka Stunning Assassin. Y'all be safe out there. And until next time, for our next review of Love and Hip Hop Miami season 6, and which will be episode 6, it's been your girl, once again, Pretty Sexy Jara the Brand, aka Stunning Assassin. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And to our next review. Bye, y'all.